with you with yet another stakeholder of this great city. With me in the hot seat today is Mr. Suresh Kumar, Minister for Urban Development. He also holds the portfolio of Law and Parliamentary Affairs. He is clean, honest, able, a rarity in Indian politics these days. Is it just enough to be honest? Does he crack the whip to get things done? Does he force the government to adopt good changes? Let me, on your behalf, fire questions at him. Welcome, Mr. Suresh Kumar.
Hello, sir.
Mr. Suresh Kumar, you are respected for honesty, integrity and statesmanship, a rare thing in Indian politics. But there is a widespread feeling that you are a good man, but good men have no influence in your party. What good is honesty if it is not effective? What do you have to say?
The very fact that I have been in politics through my party since almost 3 decades. I became a corporator in 1983. And people have seen me as a corporator, as a leader of the BJP group in corporation, as MLA for 3 terms, as a deputy leader of the BJP, and now as a minister. And as an urban development minister, my jurisdiction is entire Karnataka except Bangalore, because Bangalore is being taken care by none other than the Chief Minister. BWSSP has been given to me. So, my portfolio, the developments that have taken place in my departments show that, yes, these 3 years have been an effective period also.
So, you feel so?
Yes.
You feel so. So, being honest is also good, you say. It is not just
ineffective. During earlier days, governance was never an issue in politics. Other issues, other emotional issues were playing important role. In fact, Shri Narendra Modi, the Chief Minister of Gujarat, specifically said this to us, that good governance can become good politics, and people want good governance, and through good governance, they will recognize this leadership.
So that's all what you are following.
In a way, I am trying to follow that. Many a time I envy the developments that are taking place in Gujarat and now in Bihar also.
But not in your own state.
No, in our state, ultimately, other issues, they are overshadowing our achievements, are the milestones that have been crossed by us in these 3 years.
Okay, fine. You were one of the front runners for CM's post when Yediyurappa stepped down. The citizens look forward to it. For them, you were Mr. Clean. But no MLA supported you. Don't they trust you? Do they feel you are too honest for their comfort?
In fact, there was no running track for my becoming a forerunner in this race for chief ministership.
But your name did come up.
It appeared in the media. In fact, I told...
Sir, media is the eyes of the people.
No. I told Shri Arun Jaitley ji that in Gujarat, there is a kite flying festival every year. It's a national event. So, it is a political kite flying in Karnataka. I was also enjoying seeing my name in the list. But I was never in the...
You were never keen?
Never in the reckoning.
But you never denied?
No, nobody asked me.
But it is all over the media.
Nobody asked me. Ultimately, it was in a way one-way traffic. So, nobody asked me so that I could clarify. So
you were not keen?
Absolutely. See, in our party, there is no question of expressing keenness or etc. And many a time I tell that I have not joined BJP. I am born in BJP. So, I know, rather I have imbibed certain qualities that my party has taught me. So, that was not the case. My name appeared. So far, so good.
So, we enjoyed it?
Yes.
Oh, good. Do you support Anna Hazare's movement against corruption? Do you support Jan Lokpal Bill?
In fact, this is a second movement after independence. The first movement was Sampurna Kranti, movement of Jaiprakash Narayan. I was a participant, I was an activist in that movement. And today we are seeing that another movement. Yes, people of India in one voice, they have stood up today. They have said that enough is enough. We should say full stop to this corruption. And I, being a citizen, as an elected representative, as a person in government, definitely say, at last the moment has come. At last, one person, 74-year-old man, has become the symbol of this fight against corruption. Yes, I fully endorse.
But Mr. Suresh Kumar, is this your personal point of view or is it the party's point of view? Because party is divided.
No. See, ultimately, there are a few opinions about this Jan Lokpal bill. Anna Hazare is campaigning for Jan Lokpal bill. At the same time, people of our country see him as a fighter who is fighting against the menace of corruption. So, Jan Lokpal bill, yes, we want a stronger Lokpal, which includes all the persons in the higher positions. Yes, that legislation is overdue. In fact, when Vajpayee was the Prime Minister, he had said, I am willing, yes, Prime Minister should also come in the purview of the Lokpal. Yes, we agree.
Don't you think politicians like you to come out openly and openly seen with Anna Hazare to say that politicians too fight against corruption?
See, there is a sort of dilemma. In fact, I participated in 3 programs in my constituency. But through the media, we have come to know that there is a resistance, there is a rather opposition for politicians to come and participate in the platform of Freedom Park like places. So, I am doing my might whenever I am invited, whenever I am given, I am asked to give my opinion. Ultimately, politicians should not be condemned as a class, because there are good politicians in every political party. Anthony is there, Pranab Mukherjee is there. In every political party, people are there. So, this tendency to paint every politician in black paint may not be just.
But see the kind of support that Anna is getting.
Yes.
It's voluntary, spontaneous. People used to talk about civil society. It's no more civil society. It is the people, the masses are coming out in support. I think persons like you must come out in the open. Don't be in a dilemma.
So, no, I am not in a dilemma. Definitely, I am not in a dilemma. I am just on my toes to go and join. I am very keen to go and join.
But what is stopping you?
The thing is, when a person like Uma Bharti went to Jantar Mantar, she was shooed away. Yesterday, D.B. Chandregowda, I think one of the senior most political leaders in Karnataka, who has seen all the facets of elected positions. He was a speaker, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, assemblies, council, etc. He was just, he faced a lot of problem yesterday in Freedom Park. So, unless I feel that there will be no problem in my going there, I'm just waiting for my time.
It may be different in your case.
Just I'm waiting for my time.
That's nice.